Hey guys, it's Mr. Birchtree here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this villager trading hall. As you can see, it's a pretty early game friendly trading hall. As you can see, like no redstone, no pistons, anything like that. And let me hop into a creative world and let me show you how to do it. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm now in my creative world. I went ahead and built half of what the bottom story would look like, just so you can kind of get an idea. So basically this is 16 blocks back. It is also 14 blocks across, and a height, if you're just doing one story, would be 4 blocks tall. Now, in order to build this, you can take any kind of material you want as long as it is a solid block that would keep mobs out and the villagers in. You're going to go ahead and build the walls up. That's the first step. Once you have the outside walls up, you are now going to want to come and do the inside walls again. This can be the same material that you use for the outside, or it could be something completely different. Also, does not have to be oak. This is just to give you guys a very clear block and what to see. Oh, missed one. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the roof on. I recommend using slabs, and I also recommend placing them like this on the top block. That way, if you do want to go back later, or now even, and make a second story, it'll be a lot easier as you already have that flat surface to work on and place blocks on. Again, you don't have to do this. You can put on like a standard roof if you want to. However, for the case of this tutorial, this is what we're doing. After you finish that, you're going to come down here, place the wall, place a gate, and place a lantern or a torch or something anywhere in here. As long as it has some kind of light source, it will keep your villager safe. You are going to place this on all 5 chambers on the side. Just constantly repeat it. Again, you can get pretty creative when it comes to this, as long as it looks something like this to keep your villager safe and sound in here. After you do that, we're going to go ahead and come to the front and place a 2 high at least block. Then you can place your fence gates in. This is going to be how you get in and out of the trading area. Again, this right here is just a very basic idea of doing this. It's obviously not the best looking right now, however, this is how you get started. You are then going to come back here, 90 blocks away at least, I recommend. And this is where you're going to be using this area to make your villager breeding area. Now, you don't have to be doing this at all. If you have another way of breeding villagers that you like better, please by all means do that. However, if you have no idea how to breed villagers at all, this is a pretty good setup as it's pretty reliable. Your villagers out here won't try to grab on any beds or whatever that are over in your trading post, as well as your base or whatever. So basically, as long as this is kind of in a secluded area, you'll be fine. As long as you don't have any buildings or source blocks as far as composters or anything like that goes, you'll be fine. Also, this does not have to be flat on. You could do this completely underground. That's in fact what I do on the round that I play on. It's just a lot easier. But for this video, I'll be doing this just so you can clearly see it. So what you're going to want to do is just make a basic room. We're just going to make this 3 blocks high for now. This doesn't really matter what size you make it either, as long as you can fit at least 4 beds in. And this is all there is to it for making a breeding thing. So what you're then going to want to do, which I'll showcase this on my survival world because this is a little bit different on creative. You're basically going to want to bring your first 2 villagers in through here. You're going to have 2 of them in here. They're obviously going to have their beds. You are also, before I forget, you are also going to want to have a composter in here that will determine the farmers. So they're going to have all their requirements that they need to start breeding. They're going to have a bed, a block to have a workstation, And all you have to do is come over here periodically and give them food. And as long as there is a new bed that has not been occupied yet by a villager, the villagers will then decide to breed, and you'll have a new baby villager who you can put either on a bow or a minecart. That's the easiest way. And then you'll be taking them over here back to the villager trading hall. And that's how you're going to populate every single one of these. So let me go ahead and hop back over to the realm, and I'll be showing you how to do that. Alright guys, we're back on the realm, and before I forget, I realized I forgot to show you what do I do with all these villager beds. So basically, what I found out was the best thing to do is actually not putting, well, he has a bunch of chickens in there with him. The best thing to do is not to put the bed in there with the villagers, as it can cause kind of a lot of chaos and confusion, because other villagers may want their bed or whatever, blah blah blah. So what I do is I put the beds down here in the center. I currently have 20 beds in here, one for each villager or potential villager. So this just makes it a whole lot simpler. You don't have to worry about putting beds in every single one, as well as you don't have to worry about villagers wanting other villagers' beds. So in order to breed a new villager, you are going to want to go down here Alright, as you can see, I currently have 4 villagers back here. Now, obviously, this green guy right here, he's not going to work. It's just basically he's a villager that doesn't, so you don't want to bother with him. So, as you can see, I have my 2 farmers back here. They only stay back here. They were my original 2 villagers for this breeding system. I'm not going to breed another one right now, but this is the guy I'm going to want to start trading. So, the best thing you want to do, if you want to have a really good trader, is going to be to press this down. He's going to go to it. You're going to want to trade with him. And obviously, I don't want this. I want some kind of book enchantment. So what I'm going to do is I am not going to use either one of these trades. I'm now going to go ahead and get rid of this. And what this is going to do is it's going to refresh him. I'm then going to place the lectern back down. He will activate towards it. I'm going to see what he has again. This time he has an unbreaking book. That's not bad, but let's see what we can get if we try again. And I'm currently going back to my base because I realized I forgot to get a book. Alright, got the books. Alright, let's try this one more time. We did not want that trade, so you simply keep on doing this until you get something. The best trade I think you can get from a villager is mending. On this realm, I've been very lucky, and I've actually gotten a mending villager that does it for only 10 emeralds. Oh, actually, this is really good. Silk Touch. So 19 emeralds in one book isn't bad. If we were on hard mode, what we could actually do is a villager trick, and it basically turns him into a zombie, and then it'll lower his trades when you heal him back to a villager. However, in order to do that, you have to make sure you are in hard mode, which we are not on this realm. We're in normal. So basically, I just lock in the trade. He is never gonna, change from this trade. This is his trade now. So, in order to get him out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and put down a minecart. I'm going to get rid of the lectern, and I'm gonna place it. Hi, chicken. I'm gonna place it right here. He is now going to want to go towards that. No, I don't want the child. Really? I'm trying to make a video here. Oh, perfect. Sometimes you just have to give him a bit of a... Well, that worked terribly. There we go. We got him now. Anyways, I'll let the child go back in there. This is the kind of stuff you're going to have go wrong, so just be prepared for it. Anyways, so we're now going to be pushing him down to the trading system. Hopefully it won't be nighttime when we get down there, because if it is, it's going to be annoying. we are now going to take the electron, place it right here. You should see, yep, he just went towards it. Now we're going to release him, and you will now see him hopefully go towards it. And there he goes. And that's all it is to it. So now we have that villager there who trades Silk Touch. And that's it. And that's how you make a villager trading hall. Again, this is not the nicest trading hall you can possibly make. It's just a design that I kind of developed over the years. This one works pretty good for me. I've done a lot of different styles. Alright, and that's all it is to it. So this is obviously a very basic villager trading post to do. Doesn't require any kind of redstone or anything like that, no pistons. It's just very basic, very early game friendly. So if you enjoyed learning how to do this, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and hopefully I'll have some more videos out kind of like this in the next few days, going over AFK farms, bamboo farms, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, thank you.